Hello and welcome to Zoom Review Show. Let's take a look at top 4 recommendations of the week. Well, moving on to Khakee the Bengal Chapter. A standalone follow-up of Khakee the Bihar Chapter, this new installment on Netflix is set in Kolkata, with the only similarity being a cop bringing down a crime nexus in Khakee the Bengal Chapter. The corruption is deep-rooted, wherein the politicians in power already have an alliance with gangsters. The Hindi series created by Neeraj Pandey boasts of star-studded cast led by Jeet, Prasannajeet Chatterjee and Ritvik Bhaumik, who fill out the erratic narrative in which every man and woman is out for themselves. Despite the engaging political twists that play like a needle drop at the end of every episode, Khakee the Bengal Chapter is unnecessarily violent. The action sequences too are a bit unconvincing, focusing more on gore. The central conflict of Khakee the Bengal Chapter about the blurring lines between good and bad is what keeps one hooked at the end of the day to this political thriller. Well, Zoom gives Khakee the Bengal Chapter 3.5-star rating. Well, talking about Beda is a science fiction supernatural thriller directed by Puneet Sharma and produced by Sudhanshu Rai. The film follows the journey of an international spy turned salesman who is embroiled in a conspiracy during a trip to rural India. This leads him to a perilous encounter in British India, where he must navigate challenges to return to his original timeline. The film follows an experimental storytelling marrying science with scares. Sudhanshu Rai stars in the film along with Saurabh Raj Jain and Hiten Tejwani. Well, Zoom gives Beda a 3-star rating. Well, now let's talk about Anora. Anora is a 2024 film directed by Sean Baker that presents a modern-day Cinderella story with a gritty twist. The narrative follows the story of Anora Annie Mikiva, played by Mickey Madison. She's a young stripper from Brooklyn's Brighton Beach who meets Ivan Vanya Zakharov, the immature son of a wealthy Russian oligarch. Vanya plays Annie to be his girlfriend for a week, leading to a whirlwind romance. They impulsively marry in Las Vegas, but their union faces challenges when his parents seek to annul the marriage, setting off a wild case through the streets of New York. And Anora, the winner of Best Picture Award at the Oscars 2025, explores subjects like ambition and survival, while offering a nuanced perspective on the complexities of love, socio-economic mobility, and personal identity. It blends humor with an important and raw projection of sex workers in New York. Well, Zoom gives Anora 3.5-star rating. Well, now moving on to Snow White. Disney's live-action Snow White is a decent modern twist on the classic 1937 animated film. Rachel Zegler steals the show as Snow White of the 21st century. Even with limited screen time, she dominates the scene. The film updates the dwarfs with some CGI quirks, but their humor still shines through. Director Mark Webb adds his touch by creating a fresh take with the charming commoner prince, and Gal Gadot is fabulous as the evil queen, with jaw-dropping costumes and a killer performance. However, what really stands out in the film is the soundtrack, featuring original songs and fun twists on classics. Overall, it's a magical, empowering reimagining that manages to entertain the audience. Well, Zoom gives Snow White a 3-star rating. Well, that's it for today. I hope you must have selected your favorite pick of the week. Till then, stay tuned and keep watching Zoom for more updates.